Greetings in the precious divine name of the Most High, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Selassie the First, Jah Rastafari, Ras-Berry Radio 101.1, the best. Thoughts from Andrew Show, the Temple of Enlightenment. I'm your host, Andrew Tafari, here today on this beautiful It's a Friday. Time to have fun and fry. It's a Friday. Time to have fun and fry. Well, don't come stress me when you see enough gyal caress me. Well, enough gyal tease, enough gyal please, enough gyal tease. Them say me a the king, me have the trigger. Boy, watch your mouth when we ready to squeeze. When the general speak, some lick up pion pion. I feel quiet every day of the week. Well, when she ready for the essential joke of me, she come look. Me way them love me, me well overbook, cause I'm a leader. And I don't follow, no. Well, I'm a leader, yeah. And I don't follow, no. Well, it's a Friday. Time to have fun and fry. Well, it's a Friday. Time to have fun and fry. Well, well, don't come stress me. You see, enough gyal caress me, enough gyal please, enough gyal tease. Them ready fi come please. Them say me a the king, me have the trigger. When me ready fi squeeze, tell some lick up pion pion fi. All right, so you see today now we're gonna talk about being a leader versus a follower and what it means to be a personality today in the media and the highest form of media, which is the internet, which is an international platform. It's not a national platform, it's an international platform. So we're going to reason about that today. So being a leader, what does it mean to be a leader? Well, obviously to be a leader it means you don't follow. If you're a leader, you don't follow what other people do. So for example, let's start with the media. In the media or in the entertainment industry or in business, people, they say they look at trends and they follow trends. Well, how are you a trendsetter if you're following trends? If you're looking at trends, that means you're not an innovator. That means you're not leading the industry. That means you're following. So like me now, being that I view myself as a leader, because the first step to being a leader, you have to view yourself as a leader. That's the very first step. If you view yourself as a follower, then you fall into the follower category or into that bracket. So me being viewing myself as a leader and creating my show, creating Earth Music Planet, I'm not gonna shape it in a way that follows what the media is doing or what other musicians are doing. I'm not gonna do it that way because then that would make me a follower. I'm gonna do something totally different, even if it's not accepted. Even if people look at it and say, oh, they don't want to see that there, that's fine. Because you know what? That just means that it's something new. Because people have a hard time dealing with anything new. But that's great because then I'm setting a trend and that's making me a leader. And that's what I always want to be viewed as a leader. Right? So the main difference between a leader and a follower is that a leader sets trends and a leader doesn't follow the trends. But being a leader, there are things that come with being a leader. When you're the leader, you have to be prepared to have a lot of opposition because it's natural. You can know when you're the leader because there's certain things how you can know that if you're a leader. Because as I said, the first step is to view yourself as a leader, but then that's only the first step. You have to actually be a leader. There's things to know whether you're actually a leader or a follower. If you're the leader, then you're going to have opposition. Naturally, you're going to have a challenger because there's always somebody else who wants to be the leader. So you're going to have opposition. You're going to have people who challenge you, and you're going to have people who take shots. Because just like in the days, if we look back into the days of kings, when there were kings, you had other people who wanted to be the king, right? Who wants that? Everybody wants that position because we know that with being a leader, yeah, you get all the opposition and all the fight and all of that, but also there's a lot of good things with being a leader. Because if you're an industry leader, or if you're the king, or if you're the prime minister, you get to shape the direction. You are essentially the shepherd to the flock. So you decide which pasture the flock is going to graze in. You decide what direction the herd is going to go in. Wherever you go is where the herd goes. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beautiful thing about being a leader. But as I said, being a leader is very stressful because you have opposition to deal with. And also to everything rests on your shoulders. So that means the whole herd or the whole country or your business or your organization is all depending on you. It's all depending on you to lead them to the promised land. And that's a hell of a job. But it can be done. You know what I mean? This is why you have to, as a leader, you have to be extremely strong. You know, if you look at art, let's use Cuba and America as an example. Castro might not be what America liked, but at the same time, Castro is a very strong leader because how could Castro keep Cuba free from American intervention for so long with all the sanctions, with everything? Is because Castro is a strong leader, and that's what I mean by being a leader. Or it's just like the president. It's just like well, in America they say the president is the one in charge of the country. The president is a puppet. Everybody knows that the president is a puppet. The real leaders of America is the capitalists. America is run by America is just a big business. That's what America is. The whole North America, even Canada. It's not no country or nothing. It's just a big enterprise. It's run by business people. They're the leaders of, or they see themselves as the leaders of. That's why everything in North America is determined by money. And everything is determined by business because the business people and the money people, they're the leaders. That's what leads here. You know what I'm saying? So their duty now as the leader is to protect whatever they have established and to protect their people within that. So anything that comes to oppose the leader will either be met with some sort of fight or some sort of something. But when you are the leader, you're met with the opposition. You're the final protection. So just like with lions, how lions have a pride, right? Just like how lions have a pride, and the males have to protect the females, but they also have to protect their position. So there's responsibilities that comes with being a leader, and it's easy to be a follower. The easiest thing is to be a follower. There's nothing great in being a follower to me, nothing at all, because it is easy for me to get up now and just, like in terms of music, and just get up and just create a sound that people know, or just create or to do a show in the way that they teach you in school. That's the easiest thing. And then just or to make myself look like what they teach you to look like in school, and just go and get a job on 680 or go and get a job on any one of these channels or in any place. That's the easiest thing to do. But to start from scratch and to be a leader and to create your own thing, that's great, because that's the hardest thing to do. But the hard road is the better road than the easy road, because easy comes, easy goes, right? Easy comes, easy goes, right? The harder and the longer your journey is the more lasting it will be. So it's more rewarding to be a leader than a follower. You see what I'm trying to say? So, but you have to be, as I said, you have to be very brave to be a leader, because, you know, a lot of people, they don't really know. They're scared of breaking out of the pack. They rather to stick in the pack. They're afraid to go outside of the pack and to take to take all the things that it takes to be a leader. So, like with me now, let's use my Earth Music Planet. From I created my Earth Music Planet, I don't think there's been a page in history that has ever gotten the fight that this page has gotten. One little Facebook page, according to them. The amount of fight, I don't think there's been any other page in the whole history of the world that has gotten, from it has been created. It has gotten, they have done everything to try to stop that page from developing. Why? Because it's a new direction. And I'm a leader. I'm not following anyone, and it represents. It's almost like Ethiopia, basically. It represents. It's like when Mussolini attacked Ethiopia, or the Europeans attack Ethiopia, right? Why they attack Ethiopia? Because they want to be the leader of the world. So basically, because something else is developing, they see it as a challenge, right? But at the same time, too, Ethiopia doesn't want to follow these people because these people don't understand what Ethiopia is about. So Ethiopia wants to be its own leader. So just like the Earth Music Planet, it's a different direction. The music is different. Because first of all, before I created my Earth, let me just say this to show you how my page is a leader page and not a follower page. Because most of the other pages are follower pages. You see the pages that were created before me, like say the pages that were created from like in 2008, which the people who created those pages are the entertainers, are the last entertainers of the 90s that streamed over into the 2000s, and basically their careers basically come to an end. Basically what they saw the Facebook as, or they saw it as a blog. They saw it as, oh, you just post. They used it to like say, oh, they have a show at this cafe, meet me there. That's what they used their thing for, as a blog. They didn't know that it could be turned into a channel. They didn't know that you could turn it into a direct radio station. They didn't know that you could turn it into a business. They didn't know all of this. I made them know that. I'm the one who innovated that. This is why they fight against the Earth Music Planet, because it is facts. It is proven facts that I established that. There's been no other page. I've looked at other music pages. It's not even a music page. It's just they just put like writings like, oh, my album release this and that. That's not anything. That's just that's a blog. But I turned my thing into a business and into a virtual entertainment center. You can go there and get your videos, your music, you can get your poetry, you can get your photography, you can get basically your enlightenment, your entertainment. And then now I have Ras-Berry Radio, I have Ras-Berry Radio 101.1 the best, which I have my show every morning. So I've used the internet to basically create my radio station and my business. But not my business, basically my virtual entertainment center. Which is what which is what radio stations do. But I've done it in the cyber world. And that makes me a leader. That makes me stand out from the rest. This is why my page has gotten so much fight as opposed to any. This is why it has been so difficult, because I've come with a new idea, and they're always the system is hesitant against new ideas, because basically what that is doing is inspiring other people, and to do the same thing. So that basically is what I mean by being a leader. But I'm willing to do that because it pays off. Because one, I'm recognized for that, and it's facts that I'm recognized for that. Everybody know that I started that, right? The next thing I did too was created my own genre of music with not just the sound but the culture behind it. So therefore, I'm a leader. Naturally, I'm a leader. And then also too, I never do what the crowd does. I'm always doing me, and people follow me. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, that's what I mean by I'm a leader, and it is my belief that some people are born leader. Some people, they try to be a leader. That's why politicians fail, because some of them are not even leaders. They're just people who the system handpicks and say, "Oh, we think that you could." No, you have natural born leaders, and I think that I'm a natural born leader, because if I was a follower, then I would be doing what everybody else does. People who went to media school with me, they all just went to the old school radio station, which those people are stuck in a time that doesn't even exist. They're playing artists that aren't even relevant. That shows you how backward they are. They're playing music and artists that aren't even relevant. They're looking at the industry from an aspect that isn't even relevant. They're not industry leaders anymore. They're now a trophy on the shelf. I am creating the landscape of the new media, because the internet, the international platform, not the national TV nor the national radio, no. The international platform, not the national radio nor the national TV, the international platform, which is the internet. Basically, I'm on YouTube right now. And so my thing is on YouTube, and it's seen by the world. So what higher than that do I want? And I'm innovating and creating a new way of doing it. Instead of looking at it as a blog, don't come call it no blog. This is not the 90s, right? This is my time now. This is not the 90s. This is it's not no blog about, oh, I have a album. No. It can be used, you can create your own radio station. You see what I'm trying to say? So that makes me a leader right there versus a follower, because a follower is a simple thing. A follower is just somebody who follows. You know what I mean? So the easiest thing to do is to follow. But the thing about it is you follow enough. A lot of people follow the crowd, but the crowd is like the crowd is like a cloud. It disappears. It comes together and then it disappears. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you see a cloud, or you see the clouds, they form and a whole bunch of them come together, and then once it clears, it's just not like everything just gone off, and you don't know what direction to go in. You know what I'm saying? But also, a leader has to be smart too, because I'm not saying by no means that if you're a leader, you must be arrogant. I'm not saying you must be arrogant. To be a leader, you must you have to be able to listen. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible says a wise general always seeks advice. Zine. So that means that you must seek advice from other people, because other people can have insights too. So you must be able to listen to what other people are saying. By no means am I saying you must be ignorant or be a know-it-all, because nobody knows it all. Let's face it. Everybody has ideas and opinions, and everybody is smart, and everybody can contribute, and everybody should have the right to contribute. You know what I'm saying? By no means am I saying, oh, one person must dictate what everybody else does. No, it must be assisted. It must be a thing where everybody can put their input, and that's what makes a good leader too. Is being able to bond with your followers and being able to let them sometimes lead you, but not like you, not a complete follower, but let them kind of lead you to a point and see if that point can blend in with where the direction in which you're going. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it means to be a leader versus a follower. Now, as far as the media and the direction of the media and how we can gauge how we can gauge if you're being effective, it's not like in the 90s. It's not like in the 90s where it's like this late night show versus this late night show on this network and on this network, and this has 50 million followers and this has 60 million, and so we know that this. No, that's the 90s. That's not what this new international platform. That's not how you gauge it. You gauge it off of who can stimulate the economy, right? Who, for example, I'll show you now. Right now, I created the Earth Music Planet page, and there's another page, and I'm not gonna call the name of that page because these people just want me to call their name to blow them up. And this is what I mean by this is what makes me effective. I created this page, and it is a proven facts, because even the Facebook people and anybody who listening to me can know it's proven facts. I created the Earth Music Planet, and these people were hating on me when I created it. They sent hate mail, they said all kind of stuff. And then those same people, you know what they did? They went and created a bunch of pages. You know how much money I made the Facebook people make? Because these people spent a bag of money. And the Facebook people know this. Facebook owes me money. I shouldn't have to pay for the Facebook. They should give me at least a month free. Because those people spend a bag of money with the Facebook people for advertisement or advertisement because of me. Because these people wouldn't have created any page, because you know why? They hate me so much that they created a page to try to spite me, to create a hit page to try to spite me. But you know what that did? Make the Facebook people made money. So you see, my page is more than effective, and I'm more than effective as a host and as a personality, and that's what we gauge it off of. Why you think certain artists has been dropped who were popular in 2000? And as I say, I'm not calling any names, but there's artists who were popular in 2012. It's because they're not stimulating the economy. With these capitalists nowadays, media is not about numbers anymore. It's about who can stimulate the economy. That's it right there. That's how you gauge it. It's like the YouTube. Somebody I don't even know who's been paying for my YouTube. I don't even know who's paid for the YouTube. I just wake up and see my thing on there. I'm not paying for it. I don't know who paid. I didn't schedule anything. You know what I'm saying? But I thank whoever is doing it. I thank them for that, honestly. But you can see where my thing has made the YouTube money, because my thing, when my channel, my radio station went up, right, in the air, which it is now, there were only two other channels up. And now I see channels that were up from who left YouTube and went about their business from 2 years ago. They're up on YouTube now. Why? Because they want to spite me. So it's up now and it's making them money. You see? So that's what makes me effective. That's why I'm effective, and that's what I mean by these. A lot of the people in my who are going to media school with me, they went to the national media. When I'm while I'm in international media, when those people don't even know what they don't even, they're so lost. Those people, I'm no disrespect, but they're too slow for me. They're too slow for me. You understand? They don't understand what the business is about. You know what I'm saying? But I thank them for that, because the Facebook people and these people know that. You see what I'm trying to say? It's just like, I'll give you another example to show you how I'm effective as a personality. It's like in 2012, I went to a guy started a scooter store in downtown Brampton, right? And before that, I only used to see like maybe one scooter once in a blue moon, one old guy once in a blue moon with an old scooter from like 1990 or something, once in a while, once in a blue moon. And when the guy opened up the store, before I went there, so no, I never saw none of those scooters. I never saw anybody buying those scooters. And you know, when I went and bought that scooter, there was people who, my girlfriend at the time, but I don't have a girlfriend anymore, but my girlfriend at the time and her family were saying I'm crazy to buy that scooter. So why did I go and buy that scooter? And not only them two, when I bought the scooter and I rode it out on the road, people honked me and said, "Get off the road! What are you doing on the road?" You know what I'm saying? And all of this kind of stuff. And then, you know, it's in 2 weeks' time, you know what I see? I see some girls buy the same scooter in different colors, about 10 of them around the place. I made that man make money. I stimulate the economy. Right? So I am effective. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need a billion likes, because I am more than effective, because I made you spend. Right? So that's how you gauge effective host in this time. Right? I'm effective because I stimulate the economy. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know what I mean? And when I sing music, the girls get horny. No disrespect to nobody, but it's the truth. It's ever since, look on Facebook, it's bare horny girls you see on Facebook. Why? Because of me. Because I make them, I drive them to do that. That's what I do. I agitate the situation and make people do things. The scooter, people, because you know what I did? All I did was just I just ride the scooter on the highway. I just ride a scooter on the highway, and even some old bitter guys, "What are you doing on the road?" You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know? But when I check it, even his daughter come back and buy the scooter, and I see them up at Shoppers World. And now, since I sold my scooter, I don't see nobody else buying scooter anymore. So obviously I'm the one who stimulated that. Because she want to get a scooter to follow me, to spite me. But what you're really doing is spending. Right? So I stimulate the economy. So that is what I mean when I say that's how you gauge effective. That's what makes you effective as so my page is that's what makes me, that is the reason why they say I won. Because even though I'm not about winning or losing, but they all know that. Everybody knows that. That's proven facts. And I just explained it to you how it's proven facts that I made these people spend, because they never had no Facebook page before I created that, and they were fighting against me, and they were calling the Facebook people too. So the Facebook people know. Why you think they can't remove my page? Because them owe me. I met them make money. Them owe me. I shouldn't even have to. I should get at least a month free. Just like the YouTube people or whoever is paying for that right now, because they owe me. So don't come tell me about I owe you. You owe me, and that's why you can't move my page. And I tell you straight up to your face. And you know, say these people know, say I stimulate the economy, right? That's why you know. Also, again, too, you know, you see me. That's why most, all right. If any girl that come with me right now, I can turn her into a star instantly, because you see, from a girl link with me, she link with me, every guy gonna want her, because them gonna want to spite me and burn me. So if I want a girl to work for me and make enough money, all she'd have to do is just link with me. And she instantly should have made enough money. Because they would have want to burn me to be with she. But what that is doing is making more money. You see? So that's how I'm effective. You dig what I'm trying to say? So that's all I'm saying. So today is Friday. Time to fry and have fun, yay. Today is Friday. Time to have fun and fry, yay. Today is Friday. Up on Ras-Berry Radio, hosting, having fun, toasting today. Boy, don't come stress me. You see your catty a caress me. Don't come stress me. See she a tease. See she a please. Me a the king. Me have the trigger. Jeez. When me ready fi squeeze. So Jackie come book. When she ready fi the essential joke. Me a star. She ready fi come give it to me in the car. Me no. Today is Friday. How many girls wanna come and play? Today is Friday. Well, then I'm a lyrical king. Boy, this me and you get a lyrical sting. Mine where you a fling, mine where you a bring. Me always pun timing whether with the beat or not. Me can sit down and squeeze off me lyrical trigger. Me a bad man, sure. Well, man, a bad man, a me she want date. Man, a bad man, no punk can't intimidate. Well, no come blame me if your catty want me. Well, no come blame me if last night she saw. Well, and today is Friday. Time to have fun and Friday. Ras-Berry Radio 101.1, the best. To us from Andrew is the Temple of Enlightenment show. I'm Andrew, your host. Tafari, Rastafari. Yeah, hey, don't block, hey, hey. Well, when the general speak, some little point, I feel quiet every day of the week. Well, when some generals, today is Friday, so I'm gonna fry and have fun, yay. Ja, lightning.